What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new football talk, football news video. And this is a hot topic. Many Liverpool fans are talking about this, so I want to give you my opinion and also want to ask your opinion. What do you think about this? So Sevilla sporting director Monchi, who is one of the best sporting directors in world football, he made 152 million pounds profit in the transfer market for Sevilla in the past 8 or 9 years, and they have won like 8 or 9 trophies during that time as well. So it's a hugely successful man. And there is a talk and reports of a bust-up between Monchi and Sevilla, so he could actually quit Sevilla and go to one of the Premier League clubs, and the Liverpool are the most likely destination. He's heavily linked with Liverpool, and he's called Mr. Moneyball, and I think he would suit FSG's transfer policy down to the ground brilliantly. So I think Liverpool should do everything they can to bring him in, because where Liverpool failed in the past 10-15 years is recruitment, transfers. We spent incredible amounts of money if you add it up, and most of the players didn't deliver. There are some rare examples like Sturridge and Coutinho and Suarez and Firmino, but others like Andy Carroll, Christian Benteke, Stuart Downing and other players just didn't work out. And I think this guy who can identify talent, cheap talent, and with huge potential is worth incredible amounts of money. And I know that most Premier League clubs would want him, but maybe Jurgen Klopp can persuade him. The thing is that Jurgen Klopp worked under a great director of football at Borussia Dortmund, and that helped him a lot, identifying players like Gundogan and Lewandowski and Mario Götze, and just bringing him to Dortmund. Well, in the case of Mario Götze, he was already in the Dortmund Youth Academy team, so that's down to Klopp. But Liverpool, they have a great director of football, Ian Ayre. He's brilliant at the commercial side of it, but I don't think his strongest area is transfers, because we failed to sign so many transfers. Guys, that we missed out on 8 or 9 really top quality players. The list goes on: Diego Costa, Willian, Konoplyanka, Alexis Sanchez and other players. And who knows, maybe with Monchi we could sign players like this and be a great success. And I think Jurgen Klopp, even though he's a world-class manager, needs a great support cast, great assistant managers. He already has that, but he also needs a great director of football who can get transfers done and who can identify players. I think Jurgen Klopp needs more help, and I really hope that Liverpool bring in this guy, because there is just no other player, no other man like Monchi. I mean, he signed incredible talents. There is an article in the Guardian called "The Secret Behind Sevilla's Success: Meet Monchi, the Transfer Wizard." And in this article, I will probably link this article in the video's description, they list an incredible array of players that Monchi brought to Sevilla: Dani Alves, Fazio, Martin Caceres, Adriano, Ivan Rakitic, Julio Baptista, Seydou Keita, Christian Poulsen, Fabiano and Carlos Bacca. And all these men is signed for a little over 23.5 million pounds, and he sold them for around 170 million euros. And then there's Sergio Ramos, Jesus Navas, Moreno, Luis Alberto, Jose Antonio, Reyes, players he didn't need to buy but did need to sell, youth products of Sevilla, who raised almost 100 million. And that is just, that list alone and the money involved shows what a brilliant man he is. And if there is a chance of Liverpool signing him as a director of football, I think we should do it. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Because, when Monchi took over in 2000, Sevilla were in a financial crisis. They had just been relegated. 16 years on, and they have won like 4 or 5 Europa League trophies. Yeah, I think it's now 5 Europa League trophies. And They won the Spanish Cup as well, and they qualified for the Champions League multiple times, and it's just an incredible success story. He completely turned Sevilla around. I think he is like the Bill Shankly of Sevilla. There is an era in Sevilla's history before Monchi, and there is an era in Sevilla's history after Monchi, and I think he could alongside Klopp transform the fortunes and the history of Liverpool Football Club, because let's face it, in the past 20 years Liverpool Football Club hasn't been as successful as before that period, and it needs to change, and I think we need more than Jurgen Klopp to change that. So that's my opinion on Monchi, and Monchi hopefully going to Liverpool. Let me know what is your opinion in the comments below, and of course you can read more about Monchi and his incredible success with players, signing players in Sevilla in the article below. So thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and see you later. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.